water signs to your chakra reading for November. Okay, guys, getting in here. Let's go. This is for a Cancer, a Pisces, and Scorpio. Ooh. Okay. I just did that last reading, guys. I'm still a little wound up. I'm telling you, I love doing chakra readings. They are my favorite. I know I've said it before. For those of you who are new, yeah, welcome to the journey, right? I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Going straight to the solar plexus over here. We got this intentions going on, talking about really getting deep into that inner strength, that courageousness. But this is also where you manifest, right? Because this is where your power source is. You could almost see it like a big sun, in your system. Besides the heart itself, right? But it really starts really shooting that heart open, right? Because you're going to say, I desire this through my sacral chakra. This is where my intentions are. This is what I truly want. And I'm going to use all my power to get there. And that's definitely going to spark open that heart chakra of yours, right? Yeah. Yeah. There it is. The light. Getting to that blessing. Really wanting that blessing. Wow. It's going to be another one of those beautiful readings. Another very powerful reading. I've been getting these very empowered readings for these chakras this month. I mean, really empowered. So yeah, this is saying you are in the spotlight right now with this intention. Really seeing this inner blessing. Really feeling this sun. Really maintaining that center, kind of the center of attention. Karmic release, healing the lineage and boundaries. So the ancestral realm. So you're really getting rid of a lot of karmic release. I feel like you are getting past that karmic release, as this month was the wacky, wonderful month of a lot of karmic releases, and having the universe say, hey, I've had enough of this shit. We're bringing this down. And we're going to get back to the drawing board, right? And so now you're going to feel this, and you're going to feel like there is a lot of healing, where you're going to feel the healing through the light. Wow. And making those necessary boundaries within your life of what it is you're going to take and where your intentions bring you, right? And boundaries also are limitations, limiting things. Keeping your heart open, stay balanced, and your essence. So this is about a lot of balance. This is going to be balancing out your essence for the things you truly want, making sure that you are keeping your chakras balanced. Wow, guys, come on. Be the panda. Releasing all the negativity. Well, you're going to release all the negativity and feel like the negativity is, draining from you. Why is your negativity draining from you? Why do you feel like all of a sudden? Well, because you got the light. No more darkness, because the light is coming in. That light is shining in, dispersing that darkness around you. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, fine. Even if you have this darkness around, you are coming out as the light. You are shooting out as the light. And you could even be the light in someone else's eyes as you are spotlighting. But you have this intention, and I also believe that this intention is also bringing the light through. I just feel like you're way more optimistic right now. And Spirit is saying it's time to really keep yourself optimistic. Remember, guys, when we're doing chakras, it's, I just did the air signs, and I was just telling them, it's like, I love chakras because it's almost like the universe is talking to us, like literally, though, talking to us and saying, this is where I literally want you to maintain, because you have this, right? So it's like they're telling you, through the negativity or anything that might be negative around you, opposing factors, right? Because we live in a world of duality. There's going to be negative and there's going to be light, but it's depending on how you're going to balance them out. And it's saying it's balancing through the light so that all the negativity is starting to wash away, right? And you're going to feel that way, because I do feel that for a lot of you, you felt like this woman. She looks drained. Tired. Your cups. Okay, you guys are water. Do you feel like the Ace of Cups in reverse? Drained, wasted, tired, oppressed. But with this light that's coming through and this new intention, or whatever intention you want, whatever it is you desire, make it your glorified light. Through the light of optimism, of keeping what it is that we truly want and keeping ourselves balanced, and think about what it is that we want, and then being grateful for what we already have, is going to erase that negativity. Because then you won't be thinking about things you don't have. So the blessing in itself is, instead of worrying about everyday stresses of what I don't have, think about what I'm going to have, what I want, what I'm going to have. This is the card of I can. I can. This releases karmic, which releases negativity, which balances out your heart and therefore gives you more. When you are grateful for what you have, the universe wants to give you more, and it's telling you this right now. Do not be distressed about what you do not have. Go after what you want so that I can open up this gateway and say this is what you're going to have. I was telling Libra, that Libra reading, or air signs, it doesn't matter if it's Libra, it doesn't matter who it was, because you guys are all getting them under elements. Every one of these readings, my friends, are really good for everybody. It's just the reason I do them this way is because it's what most of the signs, those elements at this time, are going through. But I tell you, if you're, if this really resonates with you, I would go watch one of those air sign readings. Because it's almost talking about the same exact thing, which I believe these are learning for everybody. I think that if, we can learn something, because at one given time within life, this could literally be helpful to anyone. Okay. So you're stepping outside of the suffering of silence, because it's the bottom of the deck. I just did it. And to the overall awareness for the victory and success. Okay. So, but it's going to come down to you, because remember in a chakra reading, the universe is talking to you and he says, within what you're doing, not always everybody else, right? Within what you're doing, you can have the manifestate. There it is, manifesting. And the sun is also a card of manifesting. It's also, the Ace of Pentacles is manifesting. We have at least 4 or 5 cards of manifesting. And this is saying because this is what you are manifesting, because of also the intentions is what you're praying for, what you're manifesting for, what you're hoping for, what you're praying for, whatever. And it's saying this is what you're doing is going to open up through this blessing, through this light, through this positivity, is opening up this abundance and giving you through this portal. What? Through this portal. Yeah. Through this portal. And air sign's got the same card. That's crazy. Through this portal, it's opening this up for your prosperities. So the universe says, then I'll give you this Ace of Pentacles, which is stable. Think about where you're going and what you want to do. Yes, the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. You're going to attain these goals. You're going to have the foresight through your third eye chakra and understanding of your intuition of where it is you're going to be happy. But it wants you to look out into the world right now, in the present, and say, the world is my oyster. This is where my happiness is, this sun, so that you can maintain what it is you truly want. And therefore be grateful for what you have, because the panda has a lot of balance in its essence, but it also has gratefulness, because the panda is very grateful. How do we know it's grateful? Because it has the blue rose. Gratitude. Empowering. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. This is where you're going to find this family security, this wealth, this financial stability. But it has to come from the contribution of how you're attaining to the situation. Therefore, releasing the karmic release to attain what it is you need to attain. Wow. Saying, I'm not going to do the same karmic things again, or I'm not going to let people tell me. I swear you not. This is going down on the same road. It's the last reading. I'm not going to have people tell me what I can do, what I can't do. And I'm not going to allow them to persuade me, right? Persuade me to keep me down, about how I'm going to get a career or how I'm going to do things, because I can be as successful. We all have the abilities to be as successful as each other, but I have to understand this, but I have to take it from this area within my life, but really attain it. Because we all have a purpose, right? We all have a purpose. So, right? So you're going to want to take a lot of inspired action. This is now the time for you to move fearlessly. Okay? So not allowing the negativity to hold you back from the situation. You want to be able to move fearlessly through this situation, releasing that negativity and not allowing anyone's negativity or any negativity to hold you back. Right? So there's going to be a lot of contemplation and a lot of guidance, because the universe is saying, and I'm guiding you towards this situation. And when you tap in and you sit silent and you listen, you are going to be able to feel the presence of the energy of your chakras, feel the presence and the energy of, right, spirit itself, having the wisdom and the truth coming through as it pushes. This light here that he's holding is pushing back that negativity. Wow, that's just this. Yeah, see, now you know. Now you know why I came in all excited from the last one, because it was doing the same thing, and it's just like, wow, the empowerment is surreal. And then therefore you're going to have the mental breakthrough that you need for the new beginnings. But it's all going to be about the growth and the understanding of where you're pushing yourself for the stability of this situation. This is where you're going to feel now that you have the self-improvement and the control, and that now what you wish and desire is definitely going to come through, because you have the intention set. You have the power, you have the control, you have the inner strength to do so. No one can give you the inner strength but yourself. You can have people who can prep you and help you, and they guide you and be your cheerleaders. Absolutely. Absolutely. But the reason I say this, and the reason I say no one can do this, and then you literally could just say exactly what I said. No, that's not true, because my friends help me pump me up. But then I'm going to ask you a question. And be honest. But how long does that cheerleading help? Because I'm going to tell you right now, when you're in a place of depression and you're with your friends and they're pumping you up, how long does it actually last before all of a sudden you don't feel it anymore? Not long. And if you have to write them to find, this is not for everybody, okay? I'm just doing this for whoever needs to hear this, okay? If it doesn't resonate with you, throw it away, okay, guys? But I'm going to literally speak to the person who this is meant for. Okay, so if and then in that time, how many times are you going to write them a day for them to give you that pump? No. What happens if that person died? Who's going to pump you up now? And this is a serious question, because this actually happened to me. And I literally want you guys to think about this, whoever is affecting you. Because this happened to me. When my grandma died, she was my cheerleader. She helped me with everything. When she died, I felt lost. So then you have to say, who's now going to pump you up? No one is there. So where is it going to start? It starts with spirit. It starts with yourself. So that's what spirit is really trying to aim at, this area right here, that they want you to understand That the karmic release is, a lot of it is allowing others to pump you up when you can literally do it yourself through spirit, through your higher self. Sitting still, meditating can bring in the inner calmness, the inner peace, the inner strength, the love. And that's where the self-care comes in. Right? Becoming your own legacy, your own healing for yourself. And this is what brings in everything. And it actually brings in, because of that self-love, self-care, and all of this stuff, you would be surprised how much now you're going to manifest. And, it's, you think not, but it's true. Because you have to think of it this way. If you are manifesting, you don't believe that you can't do it, then how are you going to manifest? Now, there are going to be certain things that you're going to manifest no matter what, because you put in a lot of action to do so. But there are going to be certain things that you're going to say, I don't understand why I can never manifest this. Well, this is why. Or it takes too long. But this is why. Right? Self-doubt. Because why with self-doubt? There's another reason why with self-doubt. Because then when we start self-doubting, we stop putting in as much compassion and passion towards the thing that we truly want. We still have the hopes that it might be here and that we could get it, but you're not putting in and pushing all the overall attention towards it. The overall passion, love, compassion. Now it's just to the point where it's like, God, I really hope I get that. I really need that. But now where you have to ask yourself, where's the passion? So this is saying it's pushing back the passion to get exactly where you need to be. And now it's going to spark you up. And now you're going to be in the spotlight. Don't tell me you're not going to be in the spotlight. And now you're a shooting star. You are the sun. You are amazing. Because, in this reading, no matter what, it says you're amazing anyways. Because we all are. Now you're just pushing the limits to really get out there. Boy, I tell you. You guys got this. You know where you are. And it's just about staying balanced within your chakras and pushing yourself out there. But if you have the opposing factor of it's not going to happen for me, then you already done failed. Beware that your thoughts and feelings are just as impactful as your actions. I just said that. Sometimes it's like, why do I use these cards? Because I love them. We use them because it's a tarot card reading, but in actuality, I guess in some ways, I don't always need all the cards I use, right? Don't be afraid to slow down. This is when you can make real inner changes. Don't be afraid to slow down because it says here, and it said don't, because it says now it's time for move fearlessly. Don't be scared of what it is you're truly looking for, and don't let anybody else impact you, or don't look for someone else to have to be your cheerleader. You are your own cheerleader. Every morning you wake up and you're like, oh, get that coffee, get that tea, and I'll be like, yeah, right? Today is going to be a beautiful day. Pump yourself up. You don't need someone else. Let love be your motivation for action. Yes. And if you need someone, that's why I'm here. If you don't have nobody in the world, right? Every now and again, it is good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have people give you ups. What I'm saying is if you're only expecting and you can't 100% do it and you only expect it that way, you could be in a lot of trouble, right? Because there's going to be days that they may not be there for you. So we have to really pump ourselves up, right? But, it is good to have other people cheerlead for us. Don't take my words out of construedness. What I'm trying to say is I never realized within my life, I never thought about it, but the only person who was mainly there for me when I should have been there a lot for myself, when they pass or something happens, then you feel very alone and then you kind of get lost, right? Don't allow yourself to get lost, as the hermit gets lost sometimes, especially in reverse. Distinguish the importance of your inner work from your outer success. No, we want people to be our cheerleader in a lot of ways, but I just want you guys to understand that the best cheerleader is yourself. Because if no one else is around, then who's going to do it for you? No one can make you become the light the way you can. I'm leaving it at that. Okay. I just don't want my words misconstrued. Okay. Because that's not exactly what I was saying. Okay. So until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye bye.